Hey everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to Star Card Review. Today, as you would have guessed from the title card of my video, what has got so many gamers butthurt about Final Fantasy XVI? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. But before I get into that, I just want to say a big, huge thank you to everybody that's new, that's tuned in, and everybody that is returning. Thanks so much, guys. And to all the new ones that have subscribed, 105 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. I know I'm not, technical savvy when it comes to being, all fancy with my YouTube videos, but I'm getting there. But thanks so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And now, let's get into it. So, Final Fantasy XVI has come out June 22nd, and it absolutely blew my mind. I did a review, which is right here, which I will display up. So that was just a chat review so far on Final Fantasy XVI and how it absolutely blew my mind, and it's an incredible game. I'm over 70 hours into it now, and finally coming towards the final leg of the main game. I've just got to finish side quests and some item discoveries to get some more trophies before I tackle the final leg of the journey for Final Fantasy XVI, and then I will go into getting my last trophy, which is Final Fantasy mode, and then I will have platinumed the game. But as everyone has probably guessed from the bloody title, what has got so many gamers butthurt about Final Fantasy XVI? I mean, I don't fucking get it. I honestly don't get it. I've had some comments that I've had to since take off my video because I think they were a little bit unsavory and really inappropriate. But there's so many gamers that I have seen on YouTube complaining about Final Fantasy XVI. It's ridiculous. And it's like, this is not my Final Fantasy, and everyone's, a lot of people are so butthurt about the fact that, there's fetch quests. I mean, they're not all fetch quests, people, in the side quests. It's a lot more involved. You've got to defeat an enemy here or there or discover something. So they're not all fetch quests. And, it's not all 70% cutscenes and, very little RPG elements. I mean, heck, this is just my opinion. I think it's a brilliant RPG. There's RPG elements. There's action RPG elements in it. And, everyone getting butthurt the fact that it's not my Final Fantasy. It doesn't feel like it. You don't have any party members at all. And, want to go back to the active time battle system. Come on, people. For those who call themselves Final Fantasy fans, they really need to grow the fuck up. They really do. Final Fantasy XVI, like I said, has completely blown my mind. The battle system is fluid and nice. It is absolutely refreshing, exactly like Final Fantasy VII Remake did. Its battle system was unique. It was fucking incredible. Everything about Final Fantasy VII Remake was incredible. The graphics, the soundtrack, revised soundtrack, everything. The exact same thing with Final Fantasy XVI. It is absolutely, hands down, an incredible game. It blew my mind, as I have seen so many other YouTubers say. It has blown their minds as well. But with gamers now, commenting on other YouTubers' videos, complaining about it's just 70% cutscenes and all fetch quests and you've got no real party members and that. That's the way they designed the game, people. It's new and fresh. I love it. Clive and Torgal, and then you got Jill and Gav and other party members that join you later on for certain sections, like Sid did, Sidolphus, Sid for short. So, yeah, I don't know why everyone's getting butthurt about that. The story is fucking incredible. One of the best Final Fantasy medieval stories I have ever seen in a video game. It completely blew has blown my mind. It is very much up there with God of War and God of War Ragnarok, the new ones. Their stories were absolutely incredible. Soundtrack, absolutely incredible. Characters, absolutely incredible. No one has been pushed to the side as a side character. They all have their own unique stories. Even in some of the side missions, it adds to the mythos of their story, their life, their chronology, everything. It adds to the story. The side quests are absolutely amazing, hands down. The Chocobo one, to unlock the Chocobo, is one of my absolute friggin' favourites. Hands down, one of my favourites in Final Fantasy XVI. I had so many, but Chocobo one for me, hands down. I love Chocobos. One of my favourite things about the Final Fantasy series is Chocobos. And they have done a brilliant job. And gamers just slandering Yoshi P and the team for saying that it's not my Final Fantasy, it's crap. You know, the battle system it's not, you know, go back to turn-based, this shit is crap, like, it's not Devil May Cry, blah, blah, blah. They have added so many elements to it that still give you that Final Fantasy feel. And, hey, what is a Final Fantasy game? It doesn't need to be defined by its active time battle system. Yeah, the active time battle system is hands down one of my favorite aspects of Final Fantasy, but let's face it, and a lot of, you know, other high profile YouTubers know this as well, well, at least I hope they do, is the game's evolved over time. They evolved over the years. I mean, you can't stay in the active time battle system forever, people. And Final Fantasy VII Remake proved that you don't need to, you can add your own new spin to it by having live action elements, but also still having that active time battle system in place, but it's all real time. So, you know, and Final Fantasy XVI has proven that, you know, it completely just ups the mechanics, it ups the gameplay. You know, combos with all different icons. You can mix your icons' abilities with other abilities. You got crafting, which is an amazing element. Although some of them take a little, you know, take time, but it's an amazing aspect. The crafting system is amazing. The item system is amazing. You've got to upgrade your inventory. It's very much like I said in my review, which I will pop up yet again. Here it is. Like I said, it's a medieval Game of Thrones style Final Fantasy game. That's what Final Fantasy Tactics to me would look like today. If you know, when the remake comes or whatnot. Medieval, blood, politics, you know, sex and intrigue and backstabbing and all that sort of stuff. Betrayals, you know, some of the most heart-pulling moments in Final Fantasy XVI. Oh my god. It makes a fully grown man like myself absolutely bawl into tears. Some of the most heartfelt moments in Final Fantasy game I have ever seen. You know, I'm 37 and I can honestly admit that I cry like a baby when it comes to sad stuff. I really fucking do. I do the same thing with sad movies. Does that make me a pussy? Does that make me weak? No. At the end of the day, I'm sensitive when it comes to stuff like that. I always have been as a kid. I have loved growing up watching movies that have, you know, sad stuff in them. You know, it's a part of life, and a Final Fantasy XVI story has that sort of stuff in it. I mean, look at Game of Thrones, has some really sad moments in that, and I'm sure everyone fucking pulled their eyes out. Or if you didn't, well then congratulations, you didn't. Like, you know, at the end of the day, each to their own. But people gamers that call themselves huge Final Fantasy fans need to grow the fuck up and stop attacking other YouTubers that honestly have heartfelt reviews and take the time and effort to talk about this stuff. Like myself, like I said, I had to remove some comments because they were just unsavory, and I cannot stand people like that. That's what you call bullying people that like something because you don't, or it's not to your standards. Well, if it's not to your fucking standards, then don't play it. You know? At the end of the day, don't bloody play it. And don't attack other YouTubers like myself for, you know, loving a game that I think is a masterpiece. It is. You know, some people, I've seen other people say that there's so many problems with it, you know, certain glitches and that. I've not come across any glitches. My PS5 hasn't overheated. I know some other people's have, which is a little bit of a concern, but that just goes to show you that game is incredible. You know, some PS5s just can't handle it. I mean, but for people that just complain and complain and complain that it's, you know, got graphical glitches, this doesn't make sense, it's kind of like, meh, you know. You want to complain, go and complain to somebody else. Go and complain to your mates. Because at the end of the day, my experience with Final Fantasy XVI has been absolutely fucking incredible. And if people are hurt by the title of my video, why gamers are so butthurt, come on, grow up, guys. I mean, it's kind of like, if you don't like it, you don't like it, but don't attack or feel like you have the need to comment on someone's video and slander their review, or, you know, talk rubbish about their review. You know, one of them I removed, it's just so funny because I had to laugh to myself, was someone said, you need to stop dick riding Final Fantasy XIV's train. I've got a newsflash for you, mate. The person that commented, who I've since taken off, I've never played Final Fantasy XIV, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But yeah, so it's comments like that are unnecessary, and it's just oh my god, I cannot believe there are so many gamers that call themselves Final Fantasy fans that are just complaining about Final Fantasy 16 for no fucking reason. I don't get it. Like, can someone enlighten me as to why people like that just feel the need to, you know, completely bring down other people? Because I don't get it. I really don't. And for all those YouTubers that I follow that have given their honest, heartfelt opinions on Final Fantasy 16, congratulations, guys. You did it. Your reviews are fucking fantastic. That's why I follow YouTubers like yourselves. I'm not going to mention names, but there's some people will, you know, other YouTubers will know who they are. And they're absolutely fucking incredible when it comes to reviews. Although sometimes I will not agree 100% on what they say in some of their videos. I'm not going to, you know, bring them down and, you know, treat them like a piece of shit because I didn't like this part of the review or whatnot. We all have our own opinions, but for gamers that just feel the need to attack other YouTubers giving honest, heartfelt reviews, it's kind of like, you all need to fuck off and grow up. But other than that, thanks so much for watching, guys. I have got quite a few videos coming up today, which I will get out. So I'll be pumping out quite a few of them today. But I felt the need I had to get this one out first because, honestly, I'm not going to let the haters win on this one. I honestly not. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and the notification bell to keep up to date with all my content. And I will see you all with the next few videos coming up very, very soon. All right. Peace.